The technician, Drew Gulak, vies for the gold from the NXT World Champion Braun Breaker. Can the technician regain the championship? Can the technician regain the gold? We'll find out right now. At NXT, Great American Bash. Northern Lights suplex lead it off, and Breaker pops the shoulder up. If there's anything you know from the technician, he's going to be doing what he does to perfection, because that's what the technician does. But he's got to contend with one of the Steiner brothers. Or he's got to contend with a Steiner, so if he thinks he's going to be outdone doing suplexes, or if he thinks he's going to outdo Braun Breaker doing suplexes, then you don't know who he's messing with, because he was brought up doing suplexes from his father and his uncle. And next to the... As he gets peeled off the apron, thrown to the outside, and then Braun Breaker changes his mind, brings him back inside. Dropkick takes down Braun Breaker. And a thunderous powerbomb takes down Braun Breaker. A thunderous powerbomb. Small package. Drew Gulak's looking to steal it. Or looking for a surprise victory. Gulak. Fall-away slam, but he does the ladder press. What power. What prowess from the technician to be able to bridge like that out of the fall-away slam. Breaker. Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Hurricane Rana off the top rope, and again a 1 count from Drew Gulak. Gulak gets peeled back, and Braun Breaker takes advantage of it with a belly-to-belly. Ladder press. And a 1 count for Braun Breaker as Gulak kicks out. Basement drop kick by Braun Breaker. Drew Gulak is struggling to his feet. And a thunderous powerbomb giving Gulak a receipt for earlier. Attacking the arm of the technician is Braun Breaker. A stiff kick right to the back. Dive through the ropes, tope suicida. Tope suicida by Braun Breaker, taking out Drew Gulak, surprising the technician on the floor. He thought he was going to get some distance between him and the champion, but to no avail for Braun Breaker, as Braun Breaker's now going for a deadlift powerbomb on the floor. A deadlift powerbomb on the floor. Gulak surprises Breaker. And a fall-away slam, this time on the floor. Breaker dodges. Drew Gulak falls down right in front of the announcer's table. The way this NXT logo looks, it looks like somebody just threw a lot of paint at an easel. Breaker! Again! Surprising Drew Gulak, this time with a tope con hilo over the top rope. God, what an athlete is Braun Breaker. And is making his presence felt in that regard by keeping the technician off guard. That is why Braun Breaker is NXT champion. Rear naked choke. He goes for a theatrical moonsault. But Drew Gulak rolls out of the way and sends Breaker ribs first into the steel stairs. He sends Braun Breaker ribs first into the steps. Gulak goes to the outside again, fighting back Braun Breaker. Breaker reverses Gulak. Breaker picks him up in the fireman's carry position and drops him face first on the hardest part of the ring. Drops him face first on the ring apron. Slams him knee first on the floor. Breaker sends Gulak right back into the ring. There's no way Braun Breaker can hit Drew Gulak, and he almost did. He almost did. Fallaway slam. Gulak is surprised that Braun Breaker gets back up. Braun Breaker gets back up. Power slam. Military press slam by Braun Breaker. And Gulak kicks out before the count of one. Gulak kicks out before the count of one. I don't know how how Drew Gulak surprised Braun Breaker that way. Gulak takes down Breaker. Gulak takes down Breaker. And a spinning torture rack to pancake. Spinning torture rack to pancake by the technician. Ladder press. And Drew Gulak. Braun Breaker kicked out. Braun Breaker kicked out. Braun Breaker kicked out. Hammer throw into the corner. Hammer throw into the corner by Gulak. Gulak. Gulak's got him in the guillotine choke. Gulak's got him in the guillotine choke. Gulak's got him in the guillotine choke. But he did not do enough damage to Braun Breaker to have the guillotine running Northern Lariat. A Northern Lariat. Braun Breaker is out of it. Braun Breaker is out of it. But is composed enough to deliver a spear. Breaker is composed enough to deliver a spear. And Braun Breaker gets the victory, retaining his NXT Heavyweight Championship. As Braun Breaker does what Wesley couldn't. Wesley could not dispatch Grayson Waller, but Braun Breaker dispatched the technician, and Braun Breaker retains the NXT Heavyweight Championship of the world. With that being said, that is it for me, and I will see you in the next one.